I'd have to say Vicente Fox. I thought that was a really cool lecture to come see. Mexico and the United States are forever trying to improve their relations. They do a lot of business together, so it's something that we need to carefully keep in mind.
One of the ones that stood out to me the most was Robert Cochran. Since I was in a lot of the video classes at the time, I had an opportunity to sit with him at lunch, kind of talking to him about how he grew and developed the show, and it kind of shed some light onto my own career and what I want to do. So I took that away from that experience.
Wherever you go, you gotta really observe and take in, and learn and turn it into something that will benefit you, at least in the line of work that I chose.
I was so impressed with Gwen Ifill. I almost didn't go hear her because she doesn't have the same kind of name recognition as many of Principia's speakers, but I'm so glad I did. She was frank, honest, and incredibly insightful. She really answered our questions. She didn't just use them as an excuse to bluster on about something she thought we should hear. It was one of the best talks I've heard.
Morrison. After reading his book and finally getting to see the gentleman, I felt I got the most out of it is that someone can, if they really believe in what they do, can really make a big difference in the world.
I loved David Mccullough. My freshman year, sitting and listening to this amazing historian was such an incredible experience. And he said, "You are what you read." And I believe he was quoting Abigail Adams. And that stood out to me, basically in the sense that our thoughts govern our actions.
No teacher goes into teaching because they expect to make a lot of money. But the notion that we have such an enormous gap between lawyers and doctors, when teaching is probably the single most important profession that we have in this society, makes absolutely no sense.